Hello, and welcome back to a Fishy Plant Man production with me, Fishy Plant Man, as your host. Alright, I still haven't quite decided what I'm gonna talk about, believe it or not, but I think I'll point the phone, camera, whatever you want to call it, at this tank as it looks the best, even though it too could use a little more work. They're bullying each other around. Not a lot going on today. Wow, my arm's already tired. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's just not a whole lot going on. I have started getting the goldfish outside. That's going well. I put them in a 50 gallon, I guess it's a 55-gallon tank. Kind of like putting them in a water trough for your cattle or something. But it's going well. I'm doing it right. I know I talked about like the plop and drop, and like from this tank to the other tank. Maybe I want to move the blind fish into this tank, let's say, because it's not blind, it's just in that tank for, let's say, instead of being in that tank because it's blind, it's in there just for quarantine, and the quarantine's over. I would just net it, walk it over here, and put it in. Not even worry about it. But because they're going from an 80-gallon tank to, I don't know, 70, below 70 outside, I decided to float them. And I decided to do one fish at a time. Not because I'm worried about the move, but because of the beneficial bacteria. You've heard beneficial people? Okay, whatever. Blooper. You've heard people talk about the beneficial bacteria. Okay? If you're not running beneficial bacteria, you're either doing a whole lot of work or you're not keeping fish, is basically how that goes. Well, yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into it, other than that bacteria does better warm. 80-degree water, which a lot of people keep their aquariums at, it's pretty happy. It can go a little warmer, but it's pretty happy. You start taking it down and you get down into like the 50s and 40s, it's not so happy anymore. And it may be working, but it's working slowly. And then I'm sure there's other strains that we don't even necessarily know about yet. You know, maybe they do better. But the ones I'm familiar with do not like colder temps. So the water, during the day it's about 70 degrees outside right now at the warmest. Even that is not the 80 degrees that it is in here. So I'm doing one fish at a time, giving the bacteria a chance to figure out its numbers, and then putting another one in a week later. Is that too fast? Possibly. But that's the rate that I'm going. In part because I kind of like to put some babies in the 10-gallon. Yeah, I said babies. I've talked about a friend with angels that's kind of half-heartedly trying to breed them. Putting some effort into it, but not going crazy. Well, and I've thought this before, but it looks like she may succeed again. So I might have some babies to raise up. That 10-gallon would be a place for a few. For a while, at least. Yeah. Gotta get the goldfish out first, though. So, 2 of them are out. One's been out for about a week. The other one's been out for a few hours. But they're doing good. Next week, the third one will go out. And then they'll all be happy again. They seem... It really seems to be doing them better out there. When I put the second one out, it seemed healthy and everything, but not quite as bright as the first one that had already been out there a few days. There's some green water, or it is green water, and yeah. It's still getting its food. They ate, well, the one I'm pretty sure ate up all the mosquito larvae. So, yeah. He's looking good. I'm sure the other one will catch up. And then eventually the last one will go out. And then I'll have a tank for baby angels. But they are getting floated. I'm doing everything right. Because I do still care. Just because they're going outside doesn't mean I don't care about the goldfish. They're just going outside. That's all. Bigger tank. Much bigger tank. It's like a 55 versus a 10. So, 5 times as big. And then there's, not a lot going on in this tank other than it needs more cleaning. I think I'll put a little more time into the weekly cleaning, see if I can't catch up. So yeah, things are going good. Just not a lot to talk about other than that move. And, do it right and you can do it. Do it wrong and, of course, things will go wrong. So yeah, I think I'll let you go with that and talk to you next time.